Are we live? All right, perfect. We are live. Hello, everyone. It is Dylan from Yugioh Everything. Welcome back to another live stream. I hope you guys are doing
well. I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. Now, we are going to be doing a duel room with Duel Links. Do we still have an echo? Echo. Is there still an echo? Testing. I don't see a second sound thing. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I don't even know why there was one. But hope you guys are all doing well, man. I know a lot of you guys probably coming in here wondering about Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. Episodes still, we're still waiting. There was an update on the Tumblr page that one of the members, you know, due to the hurricane in Florida, they were kind of out of commission for a little bit. So that's what the reason for the delays are. Episodes 128, 129, and now 130. We are without subs for. That is, of course, the start of the penultimate arc. The 11th arc, we are assuming there are only going to be 12 arcs. So, you know, hopefully those episodes will come out soon. And as soon as they do, we will bring you coverage. This Wednesday night, instead of the Crazy Eights podcast, we are going to be doing the pumpkin painting contest, the 4th annual pumpkin painting contest here on the channel, which I am very, very excited about. So that is going to be on Wednesday. Tomorrow, we are doing Reverse of Arcadia. We are continuing that. We beat Chapter 2 on Saturday, and then in today's stream, of course, we are going to be doing Duel Links versus you guys. Rush, since, you know, Rush is the thing right now. And Yuri, of course, is coming out next week. Which is later this week. Later this week. But we're probably going to stream that event next week, which is super, super exciting. So, appreciate all you guys coming in. Gonna be a lot of fun. I don't stream that Yuri event until we get all of the clips for it, so that'll probably be at the end of next week. Shout out to everybody here, man. Doremi, That Man, Janet, Specs Tubes, Alex, Elaine, X-Slayer, Dom John, Dredger, JR, Skylar, Alex. Hope all of you guys are doing well. Yeah, I'm very excited for the pumpkin painting contest. I do not know what I'm going to paint. Now, the last 3 years, I have not thought about what I was going to paint until about an hour before we went live. Actually, last year, I decided it while we were live. I did the intro for the stream, and then I was like, shoot, I have no idea what I'm going to paint. So this year, I'm going to try to put a little bit more thought into it. I don't really like waste time thinking about it for me, because I don't have any artistic abilities. So there's no reason for me to like look up how to paint things or think about what I want to paint, because I don't have any abilities to make it actually look good. So, you know, I understand that. So I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it. But, you know, we'll see. I'm going to try to compete a little more than I did last year. Lee, Impact, what's going on? How you doing? Angie, what's going on? Ben, how you doing? I've done Sonic 2 years, and then I did the Life is Strange scene last year. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do some sort of Mario thing. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm going to be playing Galaxy today. Let me switch over. Let me make a duel room. But yeah, Yuri in a couple of days is going to be very, very, very exciting. I'm very excited to see the dialogue he gets with those Arc 5 characters. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's do 30. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, Suship is my main deck. Yeah. Why am I changing characters? Did I not do Rush? I guess I didn't do Rush. Hold on. Let me re-queue it. Create room. Yeah, I didn't do Rush. Rush Duel. No, Suship is a lot of fun. Yeah, I imagine in New York City there's probably a lot of Mets and Jets hoodies. That's cool. Check room. Why am I don't know why I'm still, hold on. I thought I changed it to Rush. Create room. Rush duel. 30. I don't know what deck I have. I do not have the main deck. When's the next Mets podcast? Well, I've never done a Mets podcast, so I don't think there can be a next of something that I've never done. There's your room ID. So if you guys want to join, please feel free to join. Code is right there, 559486. We're probably just going to do Rush. I mean, I'll probably do a speed Duel Room maybe next week or the week after when the Yuri event comes, which I'm very much, again, looking forward to. We are now, by the way, within 2 months of Jump Festa, 61 days. So, you know, a 30-day month, a 31-day month. We are 2 months away from Jump Festa, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Definitely getting more nervous as it is approaching, but I'm very, very hopeful that that it's going to be a big night. Very hopeful it'll be a big night. Last was technically a Mets podcast with We Are. It definitely was not. I mean, we had conversations about the Mets, but I do watch a few Mets podcasts, and Mets podcasts or any sports podcasts are only about the sport or the team. The After Dark that you're referring to with We probably talked about the Mets for maybe like 5 minutes, maybe 10 of the 2-hour podcast. Dylan's minimum expectations, 2 anime and a movie announcement. No, my minimum expectation realistically is an anime, and it is a movie. I know I'm trying to lose that expectation because there is a part of me that's like, I just really do believe in a movie, man. I really, really do. But I'm not going to be upset if we don't get a movie. Like if Jump Festa goes and there's no movie announcement, I'm not going to be upset that there's not a movie. But I would only be upset if they don't announce anything. Like if they announce Go Rush's ending. I guess if they announce Go Rush Season 4, I'd also be a little upset by that. Because I'm at the point with Go Rush, and I've enjoyed it, but 3 years is enough. And I'm kind of ready for a new journey with new characters. And I do want to see Go Rush, conclude as well. You know, I'm very much looking forward to the conclusion of the show. If they don't announce anything, you're going to be back on the floor. Yeah, if they don't announce anything, it's going to be much worse than my reaction to Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's being announced. Because if they don't announce anything, 2025, I'll be totally honest. I do not know if I am staying at my place of employment for much longer. There is a reality where, I'm not even there by the end of the year. Last couple of weeks have just been very rough. There's a reality where, I leave in, a month. I know I've said April/May, but it very well might end up being a lot sooner than that. I'm going all in on the channel. I'm going all in with content. The reason why there has not been nearly as many uploads, shorts, we haven't really uploaded any shorts, is because I've been doing a lot of prepping for that change. And so because of that, I'm doing a lot of prep work behind the scenes. Dak and I have been communicating about a lot of things, which I'm very grateful for. And so, yeah, if they don't announce a new show and Go Rush ends, that's going to be a real challenge for this channel and a challenge for this dream that I've had since 2016, I'm confident I can make it work one way or another, but I think we have 12 people in. That's pretty. 15 to 20 is usually the amount of people we have in a room. Yeah, I just got to cross our fingers and fingers. And JR, I know JR just written that he does not expect a movie. I doubt we get a movie. Yeah, I mean, I think most people would agree with that, JR. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really, really do think we're gonna get something big, and I believed it last year, and I believed it the year after that. I'm not going to rewrite history. I'm not a revisionist of history. If I say something wrong, I admit to being wrong. I've predicted a movie now for a few years at this event, and I don't just say it to say it. Like, I believe we are overdue. I think you're in, like, yeah, I don't know. I just think we're overdue, man. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you for the kind words. No, the support of all of you guys. I'm confident that, like, it's going to be a lot of fun. If the movie is Arc 5, I'd be happy about it. Arc 5 ended with a lot of unanswered questions. I'll be honest with you, Hannah. I would actually like it more if the Arc 5 movie, like, started in, like, right after the Synchro arc ended, and the movie was like an alternative ending for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I would actually love that. I think I would like that way more than a movie taking place at the end of the Arc 5 anime. Thank you, Razor Shark. And thank you for your condolences about the Mets. Don't worry, I saw about 10 to 15 people LOLing the Mets, and I did not respond to anyone. Thank you for being sorry. I appreciate it. Very tough night last night, man. Very tough. But yeah, Razor Shark, God bless you too. Absolutely. Legendary Duels, what is going on, my guy? What about a DM reboot movie? I'd be fine with any movie. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. Pete, what's going on? I'm feeling fine. I mean, you know. The Mets losing really didn't upset me all that much. Like, it was sad, but, like, I didn't feel like we were better than the Dodgers. You know what I mean? Like, 2015, I felt like we could have beaten the Royals, and that one stung a lot worse. The Dodgers just are so like, unfairly stacked.
Thank
with
you
talent.
For the dono.
Angie, thank you so much for the $25 donation. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate it. I don't know if I have Sonic on here. I'm guessing I don't. Thank you for the $25 donation, Angie. Job stuff sucks. We can yell about it over a cold one and a game of Mario Party next week. That's... I'm streaming Mario Party on Twitch tomorrow night as well. Everybody that's interested in there. A lot of people I'd love to play with. Delayed, JR, Dredger, Lone Wolf, excluding people I played with already, of course. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few as well, but Dak, a lot of people I'm looking forward to playing that with. Yeah, Angie, thank you so much for the donation. No, really, you guys are incredible, and I'm like, I'm very excited for that to start, and it's very true. Like, there's a real reality where that could start in, like, December, January, or February, and not even, like, April or May. It'll be a bit before I can play. All right. Oh, yeah, because you're working, JR. No worries, man. Yeah, whenever you have the availability. Jake goes online, downloading Mario Party right now. Let's go, man. That is freaking awesome. And, dude, JC, don't even worry about it, man. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, JC. Whenever it's done, it's done. You know, I'm never going to really rush you. But I appreciate the update. Are you going to be doing this again sometime? Yeah, I mean, I do the Duel Links, Duel Rooms probably every, like, couple of weeks. We'll start the room in like 5 minutes. Yeah, Pete, last couple of weeks have been very tough. Very, you know, so there is a chance that, like, I'm not even there by the end of the year. I don't know how much more I can mentally take. I mean, the original plan was like April, and then I was like February, and now I don't know. So no, JR, you know, It's so funny, JR, because I was going to write to you on Discord today because I felt so bad because I know you said you were looking forward to watching it on Monday. That video with Rarity is done. It's uploaded already. It's out tomorrow. It's scheduled for a 10 a.m. or 10 or 11 a.m. release Eastern time tomorrow morning. So that video is done and it's up. It's just by the time I finished editing it today, it was like 3 o'clock, and I don't like to upload that late. So that is up tomorrow. No, I don't. There are a lot of videos that I am saving. A lot of series that I am saving before I really like dive into them consistently, weekly, bi-weekly, for when I make that leap. But I don't want to just like put everything on pause, because if I don't upload anything to the channel, that might not be good for when I do, make that switch. So yeah, it's up tomorrow. It's up on the channel right now, so it'll be public tomorrow. I'm not going to get into the details, but I mean, it's, maybe down the road. I mean, I've talked to a couple of people about it, but maybe I'll talk about it on an after dark down the road. I mean, I probably will. I just don't want to right now because obviously I'm, in the middle of it. What are your thoughts for your regular series top 10 for Go Rush? Yeah, I'm still gonna do. I still want to do top 10s. I mean, listen, I'm just very, very close to making that leap. When I am like only doing this, my vision is a video every single day. Dredger and Pete's Zexel watch along will resume. The only reason that's been paused is because I just don't have the time to do it consistently. That's going to be a weekly segment. Episode reviews ideally will be a weekly segment when, Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 comes out, whenever the subs come out, of course, consistently. Back to, like, episode summary discussions. I'd love to start the episode summary podcast that I did for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 and for the early days of Reigns. Anime versus manga character analysis. Fantasy duels. What made a duel special. Like, there are a lot of segments that I'm looking forward to getting back into. There's so many different top 10 list topics that I can do as well. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. I appreciate that, Pete. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, and I know you've mentioned that before, which I definitely appreciate. Backlog be crazy. No, it is. It really is. And I haven't even talked about any of the shorts. I haven't uploaded I think I've uploaded like 4 Did You Know shorts this entire year. And that's a series I'd like to do 2 of a week, What's the likelihood Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 gets a simulcast? I would say if it's a Master Duel series, I actually think it's like 70%. If it's a Rush Duel, I think it's like 5%. If it goes back to a Master Duel series, I actually think the simulcast likelihood is like 70% it does. If it's Rush, I think it's 5%. Because we don't know if it's going to be Rush or Master Duel right now, or in my opinion, I think it could be a combo of both. I'd put it at, I was actually going to say 30-70, which is what X said. I think that's probably a fair generic amount, percentage-wise. Natalie, what's going on? Gamesy Jake, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I used to with Arc 5, every single time the episode summaries came out, I would get 3 people from the community. We'd hop on a Skype call, and we would record and talk for an hour about the summaries. And I'd love to do something like that again. Maybe Pete's my co-host on that. We got 2 people from the community, and it's kind of like a rotating cast every time the summaries come out. I think a podcast like that would be a lot of fun, and that would be a monthly podcast. Let me just type in Arc 5 episode summaries podcast. Does that come up anything? I don't even know if those videos, I think. Oh yeah, here it is. Hey guys, it's Dylan from Clueless Gamers or Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, as you are watching it on this channel. I'm actually making this video before I even made... This is my first channel. It's with Legendary Duels. Yeah, me and Legendary Duels did this one. Yeah, JC was on a good amount of those. Yeah, I appreciate that, Pete. Yeah, no, we could definitely do something like that. But, like, there's so much. There's so much. And, I don't know if Legendary Duels is still here. he's someone I've talked to him about. He can maybe edit some videos for me, and obviously I'd pay him for that. And that's something that I think we're definitely going to do. And, you know, thanks to your guys' generosity with donations, I can commission thumbnails and stuff and editing. And you know, I'm very excited. I want to do a Whatnot stream every month. Speaking of which, I just got a new box sent to me that I'm probably going to do a box break on. So Whatnot stream, we should do another Whatnot stream maybe first week of November. I think it is Rage of the Abyss. You know, I got it. This week was crazy because my fiance's mom and sister were in. So I was like, you know, I was all over the place. I had a lot of fun, but it was just a crazy weekend in terms of how busy things were. I'll go up and take a look at the box as we're dueling Cryomaster. Hold on, let me grab it. Yes, Rage of the Abyss. Yep. So sealed. So we'll do a box break on that $2 packs on Whatnot soon. And yeah, I definitely want to do some new shirts, JR. I know I had said hopefully end of the year, early 2025. I still think that is the goal. No, absolutely, JC. Absolutely. Yeah, listen, I appreciate you offering and being down, and yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's a weird feeling. Part of me is nervous, which I think is pretty natural. That's a good card to get. But I'm also very excited. I'm very blessed that so many people have blessed me in the community with support. Got rid of Fusion, not great. Okay, let's focus up here. Galactica, Oblivion, Secret Order. Secret Order. I have way too many low attack point monsters out. Way too many. No, I am not sponsored or associated with Konami in any way. They do send me boxes from time to time, but in no way is that like a sponsorship or paid or anything. What if Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime ends after Go Rush? Yeah, I mean, that's a big fear. I genuinely do not know what we'd do. We'd figure something out. My thought is maybe get the guys to watch Arc 5. That's like the one show that nobody in our group has touched at all. Pete knows a little bit about it. But, and then do maybe a weekly podcast where instead of like talking Yu-Gi-Oh! The current show, every week we just talk about one episode of Arc 5. I would just have to be very careful not to spoil anything, but that's just an idea. I mean, yeah, Chronicles was being teased, right? I mean, I don't see that as a weekly show, but what is your serious question, Natalie? Yeah, Angie, I would love to, yeah, I mean, if you make thumbnails, I would love to commission you for them. Would you like the 9th anime to be weekly or monthly? I would like it to be weekly for selfish reasons, so I always have, like, something to talk about, and I do love Yu-Gi-Oh! Being weekly. That being said, I think for, like, quality, I mean, monthly would be better quality. I would never argue that. And monthly would be pretty cool, because I do believe that the quality of those episodes would be very, very good. But I do like, you know, weekly is cool. I know Metarion is like super meta. This and like Cyber Dragon. Negate. Damn. Yeah, damn. So Natalie's question was not serious. Will you do a Battle Beast cutout when those episodes come out? No, but maybe, I don't know, maybe the guys that I watch with, they won't feel like the Battle Beast is that bad. I don't know. Maybe they won't. My favorite ending in Go Rush, I think, is Cosmos. I think that's my favorite song. Aren't you glad Battle Beast got support? Yeah, I'm thrilled. You know, I've had so many people ask me about the Gladiator Beast video. There's no there's no anime references in the support. And as X-Slayer then pointed out, it's not an anime deck. It's one of those rare decks that became an anime deck after it was already released. So I felt that like there was not a reason for me to make content on it. Oh, yeah, sure, Clear Dude. All right, this has actually been a really good duel. We can win if we get, like... Actually, all my Secret Order might be gone. Oh, just brick to hell. We got to do this. If he doesn't pop our back row, we might have a chance to steal it. But it's not looking good right now. Yeah, exactly, X-Slayer. I love the support, like, and going over, like, the anime references. But, yeah, I don't consider myself a card game tuber at all. Oh, Otis is in the chat. Don't forget there are still many episodes left, and there's still the possibility that the real Otis will come out and it could become Yugioh. No, I agree with that. I actually think if I had to put like $50 right now, $50 right now on who is actually Otis, I would put it on Yugioh. I would. Okay, we can win. If we can just get a Galactica Oblivion. I don't even know if we have a Galactica Oblivion. Oh my god, 3 Transamu Rhynic. I think we have it. I think we literally have it to an exact amount. Damn, that was a good rush duel. Oh yeah, he decks out. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize he decked out. That was a good duel. Jeez, man. Jeez, dude. Cryomaster, good game. That was a very good duel. Okay. I mean, I hope this is delayed on MTA. JETS Jets. I hope it's delayed. Delayed is the only one in the chat that is allowed to make this their name. So I hope Delayed comes out and says it's him. All right, first come, first serve, table 14. The bill, yeah. Yes, I'm aware of what happened last week. I think Yugioh releases either next month or December. I think he releases next month or December. Yeah, I'm excited for Yugioh to come to the game and get his cards. No, I usually don't listen to the themes early. I like to experience them when they come to the game. Yeah, very, very excited for Yuri. Yuri, we are going to be unlocking him next week when he comes out. We're going to be unlocking him next week. Man, I'm very excited for Go Rush to come back. Oh, we got double secret order. Oh boy. Oh, we can cook here, man. We can cook here, man. I think we can win, to be honest with you. Low defense. Nah.
Thank you for the donation.
Pink Penguin, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Thank you, Pink. Hi, Dylan. Hoping you're well. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Finished my Uzi cosplay, and the wig looks pretty decent for my first time. Nice. The Yumu cosplay isn't doing too well, though. It's mainly the wig. The bleaching process failed, and it's too dark to dye, so now I'm stuck. Oh, that stinks. You know, Pink, I know nothing about cosplay. I know nothing about wig creation. I wish there was some sort of tip or advice that I could give you, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks. Well, if anything, you know, I know you were planning to cosplay her, but you know, if you're not able to do it in time, there's always going to be more conventions, you know. I know that's disappointing, but yes, but I did not make the Bandit Keith cosplay. Who is Uzi from, Pink? We need to pop back row here. Siryu, good game. Uzi's from Murder Drones, gotcha. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Too late to change. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Pink. I mean, is there another is there a used? Well, no, yeah, because the wig needs to look like hers. So I was gonna say, is there a character that looks like her? When is it there? When is it due, Pink? When are you cosplaying her? Hold on, I'm gonna get a water.
Go Rush!
Oh, there you go, Ant. That might be not a bad idea. What Andrew just said.
For the dono.
Battle Beast. Battle Beast, thank you for the $2 donation. Make a video about Gladiator Beast support, or I'll card your friends one by one. I mean, that's crazy. I will say this. I did make a video about your arc, Battle Beast, being the worst arc in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, does that give me any consolation? The wig is still fine. The bleach had no effect. So you're just trying to dye the wig? Is that it? You're just trying to dye the wig? Ah, then buy some wig wefts. It's just the end that needs to be dyed. Oh, no, the ends. What is... I can't even picture you a moose hair. Oh, yeah, green, of course, yeah. Dye the ends green. You can't just, like, take green paint and just... That's what I would do. I'm sure it wouldn't go well. I think we can win here. Clear mind, Joro, good game. I'm getting very good starting hands with this deck. Battle Beast, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but again, Battle Beast, I did make a video talking about your arc being terrible, so that should be, you know. Agumon, let's do it. Good luck, Agumon. But why? I'm trying to think. Why wouldn't like just painting it green work? I'm being dead serious. Net Neutrality, thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Net. Final Yu-Gi-Oh! Mets fan art is in #sports. It's a story. All right. Well, I've loved the art that they've done. Let's take a look. Oh, that was good. I can't show all of it, unfortunately, because it's just too long. There's just too many images, but that got a good laugh out of me. I was not expecting Rin, the Jets fan, to make an appearance. Oh, man, what a brutal night. And then, of course, the Minnesota, you know, the New York Liberty won. At least one team won. One New York team won. It's like 15 different images, that, man. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. I should have given Reineck piercing. I screwed that up. It's synthetic hairs. Paint will ruin it. Gotcha. Yeah, that color scheme for the wig is so specific. Oh, did he get a maximum? Oh, no. Yeah, I guess you could commission it, but it's probably too late now if you need it in like a week, 2 weeks. And commissioning a wig, and I know this because I've commissioned Bandit Keith's wig, is very, very expensive. It is not cheap. It is not cheap to commission a custom wig. So you're very expensive. Which like, if you've never commissioned a wig, you wouldn't even know that. But like, it is so expensive, and I only know it because I did commission a wig once. It's expensive, and it usually takes a lot of time too. I don't know if anyone would be able to do it before November. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, have you tried typing in, like, how to dye synthetic hair? This has been a good game, but I don't feel good about this. I feel like I never beat Seven's Road, dude. I never do well against Seven's Road. Oh my god. I mean, I'm just cracking up at these photos.
Thank you for the dono.
Pink Penguin, thank you for another $2 donation. Thank you so much, Pink. I could commission one for SakuraCon, but it's expensive and I'd rather do it myself. Yeah, DIY is always... It's not only is it like, it's fun and it also saves a lot of money. Is he doing piercing on all these? Is all of his monsters doing piercing? No. My only other option are use the wig without green ends or buy a blonde wig and dye that. Brown hair is too dark and to dye any lighter color. Ugh. Can you buy a blonde wig and dye the bottom parts green, and then can you dye the blonde wig brown? Could that work, Pink? That might be your best course of action. And Angie will send you a link. I'm so done. Am I done? Yeah, I think I'm done. I mean, I could do 3,100 points of damage. What I'm going to do instead is pray that he bricks. Oh, well, that's also assuming he doesn't have, like, negate attack or something. Yeah. Nah, too much to overcome there. We could have crashed there, destroyed 7th Sword, and then destroyed the defense. But then we were just relying on him to totally brick in order to win. But that was the only chance we had. Ahmed, we were talking about a Uemu wig because Pink is cosplaying Uemu. Yep. Good game, Agumon. Good game. All right, table 11, first come. And Pink, thank you for the donations. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, before I play whoever this is, I need Delayed on MTA to write in chat right now if this is him. Can't I click who this is? King of Games. I don't think Delayed is... is he King of Games? Pink Staff, what's going on, Tim? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Yo, how's it going? It is me. Okay, well, dude, King of Games. What do you get to King of Games with? Yep, Cyber Dragon is in Rush Duel now. Yeah, and in Duel Links as well. Imagine not... Oh, boy. Yo, how's it going? It's fine. It's fine, Tim. It's going fine. I hope you're doing well. I mean, just crappy day at work. And then, last night with the sports games, just tough. It's tough. It's tough.
Go Rush!
Yeah, I couldn't believe that the Dolphins lost that game. I mean, there were multiple times I feel like I looked at the score and they had it at in deep in Indy territory, and then they just didn't score. I know they had the one missed kick late, but think about this, JR. The Tim Boyle-led Dolphins are ahead of the Jets in the division. I mean, what else needs to be said? You know what I mean? It's just unreal. Okay, well, instead of Delayed playing it, this is why, by the way, for everybody questioning why I didn't think Delayed was in King of Games, this is why. This right here is the reason. The Mets lost to the Dodgers, and the Jets lost to the Steelers. Basically, literally at the same time. Had both games up. Treasure texted me at like 4 o'clock. He was like, could be a really good day for you. And as soon as he texted me that, I wrote back, and I'm like, yeah, if past history is any indication, I'm sure it's going to be a very, very fun night. And, yeah, it was. It was. Carl, what's going on? How you doing? Well, to be fair, it was over text, so it's impossible to read inflection. Well, yeah, he wrote, Judger texted me, go Mets and Jets. Could be a big Sunday for you. That was the message. Now, Judger honestly does root for the, well, we're both huge Mets fans, and he does root for the Jets. I mean, I root for the Giants as well. I don't root against the Giants. Great. Well, I feel like I'm going to lose. There's Little D again. There's the second Little D. I feel like I'm going to lose. He's going to try to get the Dino Maximum. Tim, you should go in the sports section and see, though, the art that Net Neutrality made, because it's with the Arc 5 bracelet girls. It is hilarious.
Thank you for the dono.
Pink, thank you for the $2 donation. I'm just stressed with everything right now. The wig not working right, not being able to get contacts into my eyes. Oh, can you not? Because I know Weir is like that, or he used to be like that, where he can't like get his finger close enough to his eye, like he literally can't put in contacts. Is that how you are as well? And combining with seasonal depression, I've been feeling really emotionally crummy all week, and I just want to sleep, to be honest. I'm sorry to hear that, Pink. You know, a lot of people right now are like going through a tough time. I feel like I've gotten a few messages from people in the last like week, and I gotta be honest, like, to be totally transparent, myself included, like I'm at a point. A lot of it for me stems from like my 9-to-5 job, but I'm at a point, man, where like I don't know if I'm even making it to the end of the year there. I don't. So I get it. And like that has affected my ability to really sit down and like be productive here on the channel and with content creation. So I totally get it. It is that bad. No, it is that bad. Yeah, it really is. All right, Delayed staying alive. Yeah, Net. Yeah, it's tough. I'm just upset the Yankees made it. Yeah. Most of our group are Mets fans. Caliber is a Yankees fan. DJ's a Yankees fan. But those are the only two. I cannot believe it took me that long to get one of these guys.
Thank you for the dono.
Thank you, Angie, for a $2 donation. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose to this deck. We're 100% gonna lose to this deck. Just summon the stupid max. Yep. Yep. So I put in contacts every day, Pink. My eyelids keep closing before it even gets in. This is how I put it in. Lift up with this. Lift up with this. Put it on the index finger. So the contact's on the index finger. Put it on your eye and make sure you're looking up. And then do a couple of circles and then you're good to go. You have to like hold your... I don't know how you're trying to put it in. But you have to hold your eyelids like intact in order to put it in. I cannot believe we're about to lose this duel, dude. Can he pierce? This is unreal. Try to put it in that way, though. Put on your dominant hand. Put the lens on your index finger. Like that. Like that. And then look up and then put it in and then spin your eye a few times. And then should be good to go. You can always put a little solution on it, too. How did that just happen? I'm sorry. I turned away. We just lost the duel. Oh, we had Tribute to the Doomed. The effect destroyed my other two monsters, and then he attacked directly. That's how it happened. I knew we were going to lose. I could tell by, like, turn 6 we were going to lose. Good game, Delayed. I can't... Well, I'm not playing the Mets. I can never beat Delayed, dude. For whatever reason, I can't beat him. The Dino Maximum is very good. Especially if you combine it with Called By. Yeah, so you have to kind of look up, because if you don't want to put it directly in your eye, you're supposed to put it like below your actual retina. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about it. I've literally done it though. I've done it forever. I've done it like since 5th grade, or whenever I got contacts. So it's like second nature to me. But someone who's never done it, it's hard. It's hard. It takes a while. I'm trying to think if I have any other tips. I think you should try looking up, and I think you'll get a feel for it. Angie, thank you so much for the donation. Angie, I'm going to read that in 1 second right after this duel. Or just let me take my turn, and then I'll read it. Thank you, Angie. So I have a style for anime versus manga character analysis that I'm probably going to be looking like for somebody to mimic, because I already have like 10 videos in that series. Negate attack. I feel like everybody we've gone up against has gotten negate attack off.
Thank you for the dono.
That might be it, dude. Jeez. We got a very, very, very good turn one hand. Raphael, good game. We got a very good turn one hand. Tracker, thank you for the $2 donation. Guess poor Dylan have dynamite for that dino fight. Terrible. Awful. Let me get that playlist. Hold on. Yeah, my last one was 2019. Dude, these videos, this series like did really well. 121,000, 40,000, 48,000, 126 and 105,000, 67, 76, 48, 31, 52. Yeah, that is a series I have to start doing again. I did not. I knew people liked that series. It's not until right now I realized just how much people like that series. How do I share the playlist? This is the playlist if you want to see the what it looks like. And I will look at yours, Angie. Angie, thank you for the donation. Sent you a sample thumbnail visualization of the character analysis. Just got to add your own text. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. But I'm probably going to look for something like that, which I don't think those thumbnails are too hard. I'm sure you're capable of doing it. Does he have... maybe he has... if he had buffered slime, I think he would have used it. Oh, Phantom Bind. Is that going to save him? It does. What a Phantom Bind play there. Tim, thank you for another $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Do you ever think they're going to bring Rush Duels to America? No. I don't. I think it's horrible. I think they should. I just don't. And I don't want to lie and be like, I really do believe it. I don't think they're going to bring Rush Duels to America. I think the window on that opportunity has passed. I think this is going to be their version of, Rush Duels in America through Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and I just don't think we are ever going to, unfortunately, get it in the United States. But you know what? Whenever somebody, has a really interesting, donation message that's, a question or a comment, it doesn't even need to be a donation, I always like to make a poll. Do you think Rush Duels will ever come to America? Great game, Malcolm. Good game, man. That Phantom Bind was good. I thought I had you, and you survived that. Good game, man. Even if Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 is Rush, yeah, I guess it's stupid of me to say the window is closed. That's a little fatalistic. And as JR does point out, right, if Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 is Rush, the window definitely is not closed. So I will take that comment back, but I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those things where if they did, they would have already, and that maybe not necessarily is the truth, but I don't know. All right, Pink, listen, good luck with everything, and I'll talk to you real soon, okay? Just hang in there. I know life has a lot of ups and downs, so, yeah, just hang in there. Things will get better for you, I promise. I'm sorry you're going through it right now. We got Carl, the big Jaden Yuki fan. So Colin thinks it's definitely going to happen. What's coming first, Rush or GTA 6? Oh, boy. At this point, what does Dak always say? GTA 7 is going to come first? I am a 25-year-old Italian. I struggle to write in English because I know almost nothing, but I help myself with the translator. I've been following this channel for months. That's amazing. Well, thank you, Otis, for enjoying this channel. Thank you for being here. And English is a very tough language, especially if it's not your first language. So, don't feel like embarrassed or anything in regards to that. What's going on, Voices of Chaos? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know if I would say never, but they would be so far beyond where the anime and Japan rush that it becomes a question of how willing they are to have to catch up that much. Yeah, they've made 2 games just for Rush Duel, but one of them did come to America. The Sevens one did. They did make a Go Rush video game that never got translated. Yeah, Shadow, even if Rush did get Synchro XZ's Pendulum or Link, I still think you would have people that would never play it. Because it's just not the, like, to them, it's not the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, and listen, I want it to happen. I think it would be really, really cool if it happened. But I just feel like, I think Alex probably put it better than I, kind of like my thoughts on it, but Alex put it well. I just feel like, don't be negate attack. All right, good game, Carl. I feel like they're just so behind. And I do think they could make a ton of money, JR, but I don't know if they believe that, you know? Maybe they feel that, like, there's not that much interest in it. All right, we'll duel the Mets. Yeah, no, the pieces are there. I just, I don't know. I just don't think they're gonna do it, and I don't really have a great reason why they wouldn't. Angie, let me look. Oh, that's a cool one, Angie. I mean, yeah, if I was going to do like a character analysis, that could definitely work. But I do like that style of thumbnail. That's a cool one. Oh, jeez, I got nothing. What's going on, Sean? What's going up, Hen Dog? Well, that's the big thing, you know, and we don't have access to that data, JR. JR brings up a great point, because when they released Rush Duel Links, I think they literally made an official statement, and they were like, we're going to see how the game does in Duel Links, and then we will assess the next steps for English Rush. That was definitely stated somewhere. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that's basically what they said. Natalie, thank you so much for the donation. I'll read that in 1 second. But, you know, we don't have access, and while it has been received very well, I wish we could see, do more people play Speed? Is it very similar? Do people, like, spend money on Rush Duel stuff? Or is it, like, you know, more on, like, Speed Duel packs? You know, I wish we had that sort of data, because I think that sort of data would really, really tell us the answer as to, like, whether it's going to happen or not. Because I think everybody in here, you know, loves it, but is the player base that big, you know, for Rush? It's hard to know without official data. Oof. So I think, yeah, I think that really is the question. I think Speed is a higher count for sure, but I don't think the main casual audience cares that much about it. What I'm getting the feeling of. Yeah, see, and maybe you're right, Mark. I just don't know. I mean, it could be that, like, you know, if you look at like the player base for Duel Links, and they have those internal numbers, it could be when people are playing Duel Links, 80% of those players play Speed and only 20% play Rush. And now it might not be that drastic, but, like, unfortunately we don't know that, you know. Yeah, Manabu should be out soonish. I mean, either next or after Yugioh. Yeah, I wish we had access to that that sort of data. The player base for Duel Links has dropped, I think, pretty significantly in general when Master Duel came out. I mean, I looked on Twitch like a week ago, and I think Duel Links streams had like 40 viewers. Let me look right now. Yeah, right now 192, so right now it's not too bad. But 192, let's see how many Master Duel has. 1.2. So 10 times as many. Yeah. It's tough though, isn't it? I feel like Rush was marketed to a younger audience and it's simpler. But how many people of the younger audience are able to play Duel Links and pay money? Yeah, well, that's why I don't think money is the full story there, Delayed, right? I think player base and percentage of users playing the game is just as important. Oh, my. Wow. Oh, wait a second. We're okay. Activate skill. Secret order. Did he use his legendary trap? We're gonna get killed here. Oh, I already know we're gonna get killed here, man. Just show me the negate or the widespread. Okay. That was close. Thank you, the Mets, for the duel. We've dueled JETS, Jets, and the Mets. Very fun. Good game. Natalie, thank you for the $2 donation. Yo, Dylan, I'm so tired right now and I want to sleep but can't. Yeah, stress can cause a lot of burnout. These past few weeks caused me to crash out on one of my classes. Yeah, you know, you got to be gentle with yourself. I mean, it's a tough time right now. Seasonal depression is a very real thing. As it gets colder, it gets darker earlier. It's tough. It's tough right now. Just try to keep your head up. Pick Rick, what's going on, and you know, things will eventually work out. I always believe that. Just got to do things you love. You made me expose my identity as the Jets, though. Well, I wanted to make sure someone wasn't doing it to troll. No, it's not too late to join. You can join. Yeah, I mean, if Duel Links dies, I don't think fans would ever give Rush the fault. I don't think so. They've been very good with Master Rule events as well. We got 2 Arc 5 characters last month or 2 months ago. We're getting, you know, Yuri this month. So the same month that like a big world released. So no, I don't think that would be the case. What if Go Rush World came to Duel Links early because it will be involved? The Duel Links movie is announced at Jump Fest. Dredger. You know, I've kind of left the Duel Links movie train. I've kind of left that train. You know what train I'm on now? The Duel Links anime train. I mean, dude, that is money. That is a money-making idea. Unbelievable. To have an anime take place within the world of Duel Links.
Thank you for
wow.
the dono.
Despicable Dave, thank you for the $2 donation. I'd say try to keep energy drinks in moderation. We're not Scout from Team Fortress 2. Well, no, that is true. Energy drinks and caffeine in general can definitely make you very like it can like increase like stress levels. That is definitely true. We are pretty bricked here, man. Boom. Boom. Crash it. Right, they'd have the Duel Links movie lead into the Duel Links anime. That's right. That's right. I mean, I just think, like, and it can be from, like, Yugi's perspective. Like, I'd be fine with that. Within the world of Duel Links, something happens where all the worlds, like, get merged with each other, and you can travel to each world. And you could, by the way, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime fans have talked about this for a while. Like, how cool would it be to have, like, a massive tournament with all the characters? You could have, like, an arc, 26-episode arc, that's like a 32-person tournament. And think about, like, how exciting that would be. Now, obviously, you could have, like, villains like Yami Marek. Villains that didn't get redeemed, like Yami Marek in there. You could have, you know, a new villain or a new villain duo, maybe, like, organizing the tournament for some reason, and they're, like, the major villains. I don't even think the villains would need to be that, like, enticing, to be honest with you. If you're going to give me a Duel Links anime that has, like, a tournament where we can see all of these potential matchups, dude, that right there would be incredible. In my opinion, I think it would be incredible. Yeah, we might have to make the arc a little longer. Maybe like a year-long arc. Yeah, it might not be enough. Maybe a 16-person tournament. It's a good point, JC. JC always thinking. I misclicked. Can you believe that? I misdragged. Wow. I misdragged. I meant to... Okay, it didn't matter. Oh, what a mistake. Well, no, really. You could have Darkness. Well, Darkness isn't in Duel Links, but you could still have him. You could have Jean-Michel Raget. Sure. Of course. Don 1000 never got redeemed. Listen, that's the move. That is 100% the move, man. I was thinking they should animate character duels they do to promote legacy support like Sayu and Supreme King. Oh, that would be cool. Do like a 10-minute duel between Sayu and Supreme King, like in OVA almost. That's a great idea. That would be really cool. I mean, the amount of people that would watch that, genuinely, the popularity would be insane. There would be so many people that would watch it. It would be unreal. We are so bricked. Got all of our high-level monsters. Bloop. This duel might become a duel of who decks out quicker. I wonder if the authors have in mind a fight between Otis. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how they do Otis. It's crazy, like, obviously we can't cover Go Rush right now because we're waiting on subs. But we're only, like, 20 episodes away from the show probably being over. Natalie, thank you for the donation. Yeah, other events outside of things are causing me stress. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm sorry. I know. I don't know whether that's, like, you know, stress. It sucks. Life can be tough. I totally get it. Things at home can cause you stress. Friends can cause you stress. If you have bad friends. I mean, my friends never cause me stress, but Family. I mean, there's so many different factors. Everybody is in a different situation. So, sorry you're going through it right now. A lot of people are, and to everyone that's going through a tough time right now, things will get better. I promise. Oh wow, dude. We can win. We can absolutely win. We cannot win. We can absolutely not win. Nick T does not cause me any stress. He's not around. Oh. Low defense point monster. It might not even get through. We're going to pierce here. So we might take a big chunk. Did he use his legend? Okay. All right. Well, he's got... He'll be able to take another turn. Yeah, Natalie. It's harder than that. Like, a lot of people just don't understand how bad the market is right now for jobs. It's like you can only apply so much without getting discouraged. But, it's tough because it's like, what do you do, besides applying it? I get how that can feel like hopeless after a while. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. If he pops our back row, we lose. We're still fine. Yes, just Riv. I love playing Rush over here. Actually, it would be fun for me to go on Twitch right now and see how many of those streamers are playing Rush. Because we had a conversation, right, about Rush. That's the poll right now. Will Rush ever come to America? Okay. Can we win? Maybe. Can we win? Oh, it's close, dude. Let's pop this. Buffered slime. Okay, this has been a crazy duel. I don't think we can win. We can get him down to 300 life points. Oh, wow. Yeah, F is right because we're going to lose. We're going to lose. Am I going to start counting cards? 2 secret orders. Oh, no. So he definitely has another secret order and meteor charge. Definitely. I was thinking Oblivion in defense. I was thinking that. I mean, he definitely is going to beat us, but that's the only chance we have. Even the fact that the highest dueling stream on Twitch only has 40 viewers is crazy. I mean, people used to, like, watch and play Duel Links all the time. Yeah, there's only 5 channels live. 4 of them have 6, 5 viewers, and then 2 have 38 and then 35. Yeah, what the highest that 38 is doing Rush, the 35 is doing. I think that's the only one doing Rush, but yeah. Let's see. Well, I think the biggest one is Master Duel. He might not have a way to get over us. That doesn't get over us. This is crazy. He can't get over us. He can't get over us. Tim, thank you for the $10 super chat. Pink Staff, you are amazing. Hold on, what do we draw here? Tribute to the Doomed. It's not going to be enough, though. Oh. Wait a second. Hang on. Tim, I'm going to read that in a second. Okay, if I use any more cards, I deck out. So I have to actually calculate if I can win here, which I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't think I can win here, sadly. And I can't play any other cards right now. How much does this take away? 500? That'd be not enough. Damn. Tim, thank you for the $10 super, my man. I was thinking about this idea of them rebooting the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but everybody plays Rush Duels instead of Master Duels. Am I crazy, or is that a good idea? Rebooting the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, but everybody plays Rush instead of Master Duels. I mean, so the original, right? Rebooting the original. I mean, it would be really interesting, but I think a lot of people would be very, very angered by that. And I don't know if people would, okay, wait a second. I think we did have lethal. Yeah, if we just summoned 2 Transamu Rhynex. Yeah, we had lethal. What am I doing? Well, I don't think there's anything now to do. Yeah, no, but Tim, seriously, thank you, man. I think it's a really good idea. It's been discussed a lot. I think there's a reason they didn't do it when they did Rush Duels. Like, I think the opportunity to do that would have been in 2020, when obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 started as the first Rush Duel show. I think they probably considered doing it, like rebooting the original. Obviously, at the time, Takahashi was alive, and I do bring that up because a lot of people feel like at this point they'll never do it because of his passing. At that point, that was not the case. And so I think that the opportunity for them to do that was 2020. Unfortunately, I think that opportunity has passed, and I just don't think that they would do it. But I think it would be a good idea. The amount of hate we would never see anything like it. The amount of hate that would get would be absolutely unbelievable. We saw a lot of hate with Zexel. We saw a lot of hate with Sevens. The amount of hate them rebooting the original show with the original characters and making them play Rush Duel, it would be on an unprecedented level. It just would be. Now, I would be fine with it, obviously. I think a lot of people in here would be fine with it, but that'd be crazy. It'd be a war zone anywhere you go. Pick Rick, good game. We'll duel Dragon. But I like it, and I think a lot of people have mentioned it. Yeah, especially if it's the exact same story, yeah. But I just know how the fandom operates, especially the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom, and I know people would be infuriated. They'd be infuriated. Even though I think it's a very fun idea. I like the idea a lot. But now as well with Takahashi's passing, I think that would even that would increase the anger as well, because you would have people, even if they rebooted it without Rush, I think you would have a. It's funny, right? Because you can almost look at it two ways. You can look at it as they're using Takahashi's product, the original crew and cast, for a cash grab, and that's the only reason they're bringing it back, and it's very insulting to him, and they are only doing it because, like, he's not around almost. And then you would have people that would view it as, well, they're like paying honor to his series by bringing it back and bringing these characters back for a new generation that may not have been exposed to them. And it's almost like trying to make them, immortal in a way. And they are doing it in a tasteful way. And that debate on its own, you can see both sides of it. And, man, that would be an exhausting debate after a while. But that would be, I think, the debate at the core of it if they ever decided to bring back the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Wow, we can't beat over that. Yes, we can. We got Strange Traveler. And we're piercing. Keep in mind, we are piercing with Rainek. Let's pierce. Hope it's a low defense. All right, we'll take that. That's pretty good. Okay, we picked the best one to pierce. All right, cool. They should never do it. Yeah, I mean, you just had a video. There's a lot of people that feel they should never do it. I mean, I haven't looked, but Team APS, obviously one of the biggest Yu-Gi tubers. I mean, they just did a video talking about it 4 days ago. So, is it finally time for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime reboot? And obviously, their opinion is yes. And that 50,000 views in 4 days. And I'm sure if we go to the comments, and their audience is mostly card game, I'm sure most people would say yes. Oh, actually, it's a little more split than I thought. A lot of people say continue where DSOD left off. I could see that. Yeah, it happens, Dragon Lord. It happens. I pulled up a Team APS video. Maybe it was the start of that video. I tried to mute it quickly. Let me go back to that video because I didn't have my headphones on. When I have my headphones on, I talk louder than I should, and it's not healthy for my voice. Damn. It was this video.
I pulled the weekdays card.
What?
Yeah, it's just the start of the Team APS video, so is it finally time for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reboot? Oh, they mentioned Rush. I wonder what they say about Rush.
Totally see how for like some shareholder meeting there might be some concerns about it. And I just wanted to bring it up here because we were talking about everything else with this Yu-Gi-Oh! Reboot, so why not? And then one last thing I just thought of is how this might conflict with the existence of Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush duels and the whole like Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s and Go Rush universe, because those anime don't exactly feel like true Yu-Gi-Oh! Successors. Some people would maybe call them spin-offs, or you could say it's like a new type of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
They specifically promote the Rush Duel game, which is running sort of concurrently to their regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. And if a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime came out, and it's actually not even new, it's like a reboot of the old thing, then like it just might feel like a bit of a, I don't know, conflict of interest of some kind. I think that both could coexist, and I still think it would be just in the interest of...
I mean, I will agree with that. I would love that, right? If they did ever reboot, like if they ever brought back a Master Rule Yu-Gi-Oh!, whether it's through an original Yu-Gi-Oh! Reboot or whatever, and Rush kept going, I would love both of those. I'd love both. Like he's basically saying, maybe they could coexist. Let's do it. Let's have a weekly Rush Yu-Gi-Oh! And let's have a weekly Master Rule Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I would be living a great life if that happened, man. I would be so happy. There'd be so much to talk about. But yeah, that part I didn't agree with. I only raised the volume on that because I saw that he was showing Go Rush clips. But, I mean, I do consider it a part. But you know what? Like, you know, I'm sure of that audience, right? They've got 50,000 views on that video. I mean, it's a massive channel. Good game, Dragon Lord. I'm sure most of that audience, which is, of course, the card game audience, the TCG audience, they probably agree with him that it's not a true Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I completely disagree with that, but that is how a lot of people that only play the card game do feel with Rush. Oh, JR. I mean, JR had such a great idea, the What If anime, and it starts with Duel Monsters, but you can do any sort of series. Yeah, dude. A What If Yu-Gi-Oh anime, like an official What If Yu-Gi-Oh anime, would be so freaking cool, dude. It'd be so freaking cool. Put the volume back on. And I've talked to the main guy at Team APS a couple of times. He's always been very nice to me. I mean, I think he's a pretty nice guy. But I just don't agree with that sentence. All right, Ziddy's got Hammer Crush. Every series has one amazing what-if scenario. I think, yeah. No, I think we're going to get hybrid, Tim. My prediction, and I truly believe it, I think we're going to get hybrid. 100%, I think we're going to get hybrid. 100%. All right, he's got Hammer Crush, Antique Gear Golem. Can we get over? We need Secret Order. It's the only way. If we can pop a card, we'll pop top left. Okay. That's beautiful. We got what we need here. This is actually a pretty crack hand. Secret Order. What if Yusaku joined the Knights of Hanoi? I think that's the end. I genuinely think if Yusaku joined the Knights of Hanoi, like, I think the EMP goes off and the world ceases to exist. The internet ceases to exist. I mean, it's that simple. It's over. It's over for humanity if Yusaku joins the Knights of Hanoi. I genuinely don't think there's anyone that would stop him. That would be able to stop him. Get another water. Now, a suggestion I had, which is similar to JR's suggestion, this was on my Road to Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 video series. So this was uploaded in like 2016, 2017. It was before Vrains was revealed, so it was one of the earlier channels on this video. Would be called Yu-Gi-Oh! Generations, which is similar to like Pokemon Generations. And it's similar to JR's idea where it builds on the existing shows. Now, in the what-if scenario, of course, it's alternate universes, it's different paths and different routes. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! Generations thing that I kind of put out, Generations is some random app. Well, it would have to be a different name then. Drill Evans. I feel like that name, I recognize that name. Appreciate it. Much love back to you, Drill. Thank you. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Generations is you look at characters like they don't have to be the main characters. In fact, in most cases, it would not be the main characters. It would be side characters doing adventures after the show came to an end to, like, see where they are in their life. And it could be short 2 to 3 episodes for one character, and then you move on to someone else. I think that would be really cool, like, continuation of, like, storylines in pre-existing universes. But I think I do like the what-if scenario, the what-if suggestion better. Do we have I think we have lethal. Yeah. Good game, ZD. We do not see many joint tech. We do not see many joint tech decks, so I respected ZD. Much respect to you. Despicable Dave, thank you for the $2 donation. What if fraudulent characters like Aoi and Go had Ignises of their own from the start? What if... Despicable Dave, I feel like adding in the fraudulent characters is a low blow, but, you know, maybe fair. What if Soltech was the final boss? I mean, what if Soltech was the final boss is one that absolutely would be really, really cool to be explored on. I think Aoi and Go having their own Ignis, honestly, would be too, like, I think it would be too ambitious for a What If series. Like, that changes, like, the whole show for those characters, I feel like. And I still feel like the early plans were for them to be part of the Lost Incident. They just changed it. I mean, the girl that we saw silhouetted in the Lost Incident early in the show had the dual pigtails, just like young Aoi did. It was the blue Ignis. She played, Blue Maiden, Blue Angel. You can never not convince me that Aoi being the Lost Incident girl was not the original plan. It feels like they just changed it. And then, like, the Miyu, they changed it to her, and, like, we never ended up learning really anything about her. Like, they visited her in the hospital once. It was a waste of time. I don't know why they changed it. That's a good one, Pink Staff for Arc 5. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Tim. Greatly appreciated. What if Serena and Yuri were friends without Leo knowing? Yeah, that could have led to some really good conflict. Like, when Serena, of course, it could have led to some good, I think, deeper characterization and really, really good, personal conflicts of what's right and what's wrong between those two characters. Maybe even a duel between them. I think that would have been really cool. Yuri will destroy her in a duel every single time. Probably, but I think it would have been good for probably both of their characters if maybe they did have a little bit of a dynamic together. Maybe Yuri even having, like, a slight soft spot for her. That's, like, the only character that he had, like, a soft spot for. Because he really didn't have a soft spot for anyone. Yeah, I think it would have been cool if they went that route. I mean, Yuri, what they did with Yuri's character at the end was terrible. Getting redeemed with zero conversation and... Yeah, we'll see. I cannot wait for his dialogue. I can't wait for Yuri in Duel Links. It's going to be so freaking good. Thank you again, Pink Staff, for the donation. Playing Black Myth Wukong tonight on Twitch. Playing Mario Party tomorrow. And we are playing... what are we playing? Reverse of Arcadia tomorrow on YouTube. And then pumpkin painting contest on Wednesday. What if Kaiba dueled a Tem in the ceremonial duel? Yeah. And you could show that duel. You could show that duel. Ugh. Man, I would do anything to see them duel one more time. I know that's like my most Yugi boomer statement. But really, I would do anything to see Yugi and Kaiba. A Tem and Kaiba duel one more time. Oh, I'm sure. Neutrality, I'm sure. Yeah, Aoi was abused by the writers. I mean, the writers were very not great to her. But you could say that with every girl lead. I mean, I was recently doing research for a video, and, like, what was it? Even Asuka from GX has, like, a ridiculous stat. Not good. Like, a ridiculous stat. Let me see if I can find it. It was on the 10 most winningest girls, which was supposed to go up on Sunday. There was something that came up in my research for that video that I have to put off for a little bit. So that should hopefully be up maybe in, like, before the end of the year. Yeah, Asuka had no 1v1 wins in the last 120 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. She had no 1v1 wins. Her last 1v1 win was episode 60 in GX. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX has 180 episodes. So it's every girl. I've made a video on Yuzu's mistreatment. I've made a video on Aoi's mistreatment. You could easily make a video on her mistreatment as well. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. What if we saw Yami versus Joey in that unseen duel from Battle City? Yeah, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. That's another series I want to start, the Kaiba Corp Files. And it's like a spoof on, like, you know, a detective kind of series where I'm trying to, like, figure out the answers to questions that we never got the answers to. I brainstormed that with Latrell for a little bit, and that was going to be the first episode. I still hope to do that one, although I think my answer for that is, you know, JR is going to disagree with it, and I think maybe a lot of people will disagree with it, but, you know, who won that duel? It's such a great debate, you know? But, yeah, seeing that duel, getting an answer to that, that's been genuinely one of the big Chaos Forum, good game, has been one of the biggest unanswered Yu-Gi-Oh questions for, I mean, what? 20 years? 25 years? Joey has the red eyes after. That's a pretty big red herring. That's a pretty big red herring. All right, I'm going to be at table 10. Right now, this might change by the time the video goes out. Do you guys want to guess of the top 10 most winningest girl characters? And this might change. Right now, how many of them are from the Rush Yu-Gi-Oh series? Of the 10, how many of them are from the Rush Yu-Gi-Oh series? 8, all of them 5. Emily got it. Emily got it. Wild Murkrow got it as well. 5. Yeah, 5. 5 of the 10. Considering there's been 2 Rush Yu-Gi-Oh shows, one's not even completed, and 6, you know, Gallop shows, you know. I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be higher. When I first started compiling all the data, and again, that number might change before it comes out because I'm waiting a little bit longer for an undisclosed reason, but I'm waiting a little longer. Right now it's 5. That number could go up or go down. It would probably only go up, but yeah, right now it's 5. As we're dueling Trendon. Thought it would be higher. Thought it would be higher. Yeah, thought it would be higher. JR, always great talking to you, man. Have a wonderful night. And I will, if I don't see you for the Black Myth stream tonight, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for Reverse of Arcadia. Have a great night, my man. So did the manga treat the girl characters like crap too? Yuzu was really bad in the Arc 5 manga. Aki, I remember Aki did have like a damsel in distress moment where she was like crucified, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember it being as bad as the anime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm misremembering. No. Yeah. It's been a while. I got to reread the mangas. Something I want to do. But I remember she like... Did she may have beaten Yusei in the manga. I got to reread the manga. My memory on the mangas are not great at this point. Oh, it was a non-duel. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the panel that I remember of her. I mean, not necessarily crucified, but in that position. So, I mean, you know, even in the manga, the girls were not safe from, you know, being kidnapped and sacrificed, and, you know, It's just Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I mean, it's terrible. What I mean, what can you say? Tim, thank you for another $5 super chat. Jeez, man. Thank you so much. What if Bonds be on time, but it's the rivals instead? Yeah, that would be that's actually very interesting. Because whenever we talk about Bonds be on time, people always talk about he would read that manga now. Oh god. I don't even know if I have 2 cards. Did I screw that up? Yes, I did. Should have went for the other one. Hold on, let me combo here. This goes through, we win. Barely. Trending, good game. Good game. Tim, I like that idea. You know, I've always... people always ask. They're like, Bonds be on time too. Yuma, Yuya, Yusaku. Bonds be on time too. Bonds be on time too. And I even said, yeah, Bonds be on time too. You know who's the final villain? Genuinely, and I can't think of a better guy. Jean-Michel Raget. Makes sense, right? We don't know what happened to him. So, anyway, people always talk about Bonds be on time too. And I love the idea. I think, honestly, what Tim suggested is more likely. I think what Tim suggested is more likely. A Bonds be on time with the villains. Or with the rivals. With Jack, with Kaiba, because Kaiba sells. With Kaiba and with, Chaz? Gotta do Zayn, but I think they'd do Chaz. I guess that would be the comedic element. I guess you do need a little bit of comedic relief. But, it'd be so cool. I love that idea. I've never even heard that idea. But that Bonds be on time with the original trio rivals. That'd be good. Natalie, thank you for the $2 super chat. What are your opinions on the Rush mangas? You know, Natalie, it's a great question. Obviously, I showed this shot from the 5Ds manga. The Rush mangas I have checked out. I've read a little bit, looked at them. I've never made any content on them on this channel. I might at some point. I'll never say, you know, I never will. But those mangas are weird. The art style is interesting, but there's also just like a lot of decisions that those manga writers make, the Sevens and Go Rush ones. It feels like there's some shots that almost like, I don't want to say like, weird. I was going to say sexualized, but weird. It's weird. There's some shots that are very weird. I remember there was one card that Roa used. I think it was Royal Demons Avant-Garde. I think that was the name of it. Is basically like Roman, like it's very weird. And so I have not really like paid attention. Raunchy, yeah, sure. Raunchy, and it's characters that are very, very young. Which makes it even more weird. Very weird. And so, yeah, there's a reason why I do not really talk much about those mangas. The Rush mangas treat women like trash. They definitely, sexualize them way more than I would say any of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime do, including Gallop. I mean, that's not even close, you know? I would say it's worse than Gallop's. Yeah, definitely. But I have not read enough to like definitively say that, but I've seen enough where I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be paying attention. I don't even know if they're translated, by the way. Like, most of them I don't think are. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush manga chapter 1. Oh, Entame Subs did chapter 1. Did not know that. I didn't know they did anything with the manga. I found a website that has the raw and translated into Korean. Yeah, they're hard to find in English. I mean, a lot of the things that I've seen are just shots from the manga. Shin Yoshida had the first girl lead in his manga. It's a weird world. Shin Yoshida also had the first, like, major girl villain in his manga in the Zexal one. So it's funny how that works out, right? Maybe we got a Joint Tech player, Big O here. I'd love a Joint Tech player. Card Restoration. I'm seeing everybody play this card. I guess it gives you a +1 when you draw, and it gives you a life point boost. Right, because now you draw 1, so you have 6. I guess that's not a bad card. Prior to this room, I had barely seen that card played, Card Restoration. One of my friends hates Rush because of the mangas. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't hate it because of the mangas. Like, you know, the mangas are weird, but, you know, I think they're very different from the shows. The shows I found enjoyable for the most part. No, not pushy at all, Mark. I plan on playing the Yuri event in Duel Links next week when all of the cutscene chapters are unlockable. I will play from start to finish with all the cutscene characters. So, next week. If you try to type into the deck naming tab, it censors the name because it has joint in the name. What? The shows are good, but I hate the manga. Yeah. No, I don't like the mangas either, so I get it. I always say with this deck, man, this deck struggles like no end if you do not draw high-level monsters. And for the most part in this room, we've drawn a lot of high-level monsters. This is the first duel where we are not drawing high-level monsters. Yeah, I am ready for Yu-Gi-Oh! 9. I'm ready for Go Rush to come to an end. I'm ready for Yu-Gi-Oh! 9. And my biggest want, one of my biggest wants, I have a lot of wants. One of my biggest want is an official simulcast. That's got to be near the top of my list. An official simulcast like we got with Vrains. That's got to be near the top of my list. Jump Festa is 61 days, 2 hours, 29 minutes. And again, we will be live on this channel for Jump Festa. We will be covering everything from Jump Festa, all the announcements. It's probably going to be a big one because we really are expecting a new show. I already knew them, Otis. I already knew them. My friends who come over for the podcast, I knew way before Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, way before Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, well, got to make a comeback. 1,400 life points. We're not in a great spot, but maybe we can make it competitive. If he bricks this draw here, we got a chance. You know, Konami is coming back with its reputation a little. Maybe they'll do the right thing. Yeah, maybe. Please no Otis backstory in Yu-Gi-Oh! 9. Oh, my God, Elaine. Yes, Otis needs to be over with. Otis needs to be over with by the end of this show. I mean, Pete said if Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 has anything to do with Otis or if Otis is the main character, he's not watching. And I actually do believe him. I do believe him. Okay, we've got to dance. Oh, my field's too... why do I have everything set? I'm done. I can't even use Secret Order. Okay, Transamu. Okay, let's get rid of this. Dredger may have said the same thing, yeah. It's going to be a smaller Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Crew if Yu-Gi-Oh! 9 has to do with Otis. I think they both mean, though, and, you know, I don't want to put words in their mouth. I think they both mean if Otis is, like, the main character. I think. Maybe not. I mean, if he's involved, that might be it. But fate took a twist and made us cry. All right, we had a really good turn. Big O, good game. Good game, Big O. All right, let's. I think we dueled pretty well. Fun duel room. I love the rush duel rooms because I can duel so many people, you know, quickly. Yeah, 12-3. We did pretty well, and of course, one of those losses was to Delayed. Who wins the room? Raphael 9-2 is better. Is it? Yeah, 9-2 is better win percentage, I think. Yeah. Raphael wins the room. And Raphael, I believe, beat us. We can do one more against Super 17. But fate took a twist and made us cry. Treasure 2 held back by tides of fate. Yeah, rush duels are fun. Notice, Godus. I think they need to age up the characters a little bit for Yu-Gi-Oh! 9. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. What age do you guys want to see the characters be? Udius is very old. I assume Tim means like the rest of the cast. I'd like them in high schoolers, like Vrains. I'd like them in high schoolers. 18 would be fine. 12, so Emily's fine with a younger cast. Yeah. Yeah, like right now there's on all of Twitch, there's 59 people watching Duel Links. And we have 88 in here. First of all, thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. It's been it's always fun. Even if you're not dueling, I feel like it's just fun to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And but yeah, it is crazy that there's just like nobody watching on Twitch anymore, or nobody streaming on Twitch. But I think it was Alex who said like none of the big like YouTubers really do it on there anymore. Okay, let's Galactica Order, Secret Order. Pop that thing, gonna pop that thing. Buffered Slime. Yeah, I'm gonna move one. Okay. Let's Pierce. Should be low defense. All Cybers has low defense. Maximilian Dude just started streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, sometimes I do these dueling streams on both platforms. Yeah. I love Pete's podcast, but I can't watch right now. Oh, I'm almost done with football. I mean, really, I think I'm checking out of sports until like March. I'm very close to just being done with sports. Yeah, I'm totally checked out. So I know the feeling delayed. I can't watch any of the talking. I can't do it. I can't do it. You should be watching hockey. If I was gonna watch hockey and root for a team, I'd root for the Rangers. I know they're actually like a good team. Damn, we could have... Have we gotten a high-leveled monster? Why not the Devils? Because I'm from New York City. I'm not actually from New Jersey. No, because I'm not from New Jersey. You know, I was born in Brooklyn, so my mom is a diehard Rangers fan. You know. So my allegiance, if I was to root for a hockey team and for a basketball team, would be with the Rangers and Knicks. No, are you the Mets, X-Slayer? Is that the big reveal? We did beat the Mets. So maybe it was a very rare... Wow, it was a rare victory over X-Slayer today. If we can hang on and win against Super 17 here, we will be 13-3. So we had a very good Duel Room record. Of course, Delayed beat us with his Hunt deck. Well, but Delayed, they used to be... Yes, but Delayed, they used to be the New Jersey Nets. They only moved to Brooklyn like 8 years ago. When did the Nets move to Brooklyn? 2012, I'm sorry. So more than that. But yeah, so for the first 18 years of my life, they were a New Jersey team. And then they moved to Brooklyn. You beat me every time we play, man. Does he have negate attack? The guard. Okay, I think that only negates one. I've been doing all right, Natalie. I'm going through some difficulties right now with my 9-to-5 job, but I always get cheered up doing this and hanging out with you guys. So it always puts me in a better mood. It's because Delayed beat me with his little yeah. I'll be watching Survivor Series for sure. Man, we did good. 13-3. Hilda went 11-3. Raphael went 10-2. Better record. Raphael won the room. Beautiful. All right. Well, listen. I always love playing. And I always love hanging out with you guys. Seriously, you guys are all incredible. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I cannot wait to be able to only focus on this. Obviously, the streams will, we're going to stream about the same, maybe a little longer, the streams, but of course, there's just going to be a lot more videos and content, and that's what I'm very excited for. To everybody that donated, thank you. I'm going to shout each one of you out. Natalie, Tim, Pink Staff, Despicable Dave, Tracker, Angie, Pink Penguin, Net Neutrality, Battle Beast, Angie. Thank you all so much. To everybody that came by, lurked, hung out, thank you. No, I don't have Cosmo Titan. I can't get the drop. It's unbelievable. I'll be live on Twitch playing Black Myth Wukong. We're going to continue Chapter 3 if you're interested in that. Love all of you guys, too. Thank you, voices. Please take care of yourselves. We'll be live tomorrow with Reverse of Arcadia, same time, 4:30-ish. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the duels, and take care, everyone.